Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm Cal. This is Working with Resonance. Capricorn, this is a general tarot reading for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hope you're traveling well. Oh, or you're going to be traveling well. Wow. Maybe not traveling well just yet. Okay. What you're heading to is a solar activation, light activation, source code activation. There's multi activations all in one. Before this occurs, so we have the Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. There's some clarity coming through here. Clarity about when you've taken action before action is required. Perhaps clarity around jumping to conclusions. There is definitely a feeling of coming. It feels almost like you're bumping into yourself. There's catching a glimpse of how you would perceive yourself. Is that confusing? I'm not sure I have a clearer way to describe it. Yeah, just like running into yourself, catching a glimpse of yourself as you would perceive, as if you were the stranger in the street, I guess. But it's bringing some clarity. It's bringing some illumination. You could see, you could kind of be in the observation space, even, and seeing yourself clearly. There is also the possibility here, Capricorn, that you are having an experience where the external is reflecting to you your emanation, just to add to the confusion, perhaps. However, if you're having a conversation with someone, that is definitely what is presented here. If you are having a conversation with someone and all of a sudden it feels like they're just reflecting back to you, you can kind of have this aha moment, this moment of clarity that they're actually just reflecting back to you your patterns of behavior or your patterns of communication, your patterns of translation, your narrative, okay? Then there is going to be some real clarity coming in here about the difference between what you think is real and what actually is. There's going to be clarity around the fears and the authenticity. Yeah, the narratives, the storylines, and the authenticity. Very, very powerful illumination coming through here for you, Capricorn. Very, very powerful. However it manifests for you. So many different activations coming through with the sun. It is shifting your perspective of self, changing your how you see yourself, changing your identity. Doesn't feel like there's any resistance here. Just going with the flow. Going with the flow. Of course, if you're at the surface level and want the surface level interpretation, then something unknown is suddenly going to become known. It is potentially going to trigger, activate questioning, doubt, and so you might find yourself stuck, caught up in the fears, overthinking, running every possible contingency, and then getting caught up in the fear, generating more fear, immersing into the emotions that are triggered. That's the surface level. We're also mainly looking at the energetic level. That is generally what my reads are. So let's just jump in now, see what else we can find out for you, Capricorn. Thank you, guys. Okay. Yeah, Page of Cups, talking about a deep, deep dive into the self, Neptune frequencies, Pisces frequencies as well. Self-love, self-love, self-love in capitals, capitals, capitals. Getting to know you. Could be practicing some meditation, could be practicing some of the basic breath work, silence and stillness practice. Could be having conversations with yourself. You could be journaling. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're getting to know yourself beneath the layers and layers and layers of acquired beliefs and values. Beautiful. Finding some stillness. Stillness at the core, potentially. These are frequencies from the full moon that are coming to fulfillment, because from here on in, we flip into preparation for the new moon. So what's unfolding here is strongly aligned with the lunar cycle. It is also indicating that you're moving into a new phase of life, a new phase of your journey, a new phase of your story, just a new phase. Getting to know yourself a little better. King of Cups. King of Cups in the arena. Yes. Again, and Neptune frequencies coming through, moving into the observer space. Beautiful. Having awareness of the emotions, but not engaging with them. Now, this is a whole other narrative if you're working from the surface level. I'll come back to that in a moment. Right here, right now, we're talking about clarity. We're talking about instinct. We're talking about discernment, about working from the instincts, knowing when not to take action, knowing not to take action before action is required, knowing that the instincts will guide you. So King Cups at the surface level, you could be suppressing your emotions. Could be dealing with cancer. There's plenty of cancer frequencies here. Pisces frequencies as well. Again, my readings are mostly come through at the energetic level. So take it however it resonates. Capricorn, take it however it resonates, because it's going to be resonating pretty good very soon for the most part. King of Wands. Action. Discernment. Instincts rising. Mars activation. Aries activation. Coming alive. Setting the world on fire. Beautiful. Just be mindful if you are working at the surface level in terms of externalizing that something's hidden, questioning. King of Wands can manifest as irritation, frustration, anger. Passionate communication at that frequency. So just be mindful. What you put out comes back at the level. Yes, a little bit beyond the scope of this reading, though. We think we're emanating often at a much, much higher level than what we actually are, because we send out contradictory projections. Might make a video on that. Eight of Wands. coming into this, you have had, it feels, a glimpse of whatever this King of Wands is bringing through that needed fine-tuning, that needed you to go within to gain that clarity around your emanation, to go within to practice some silence and stillness, basic breath work, resetting in your authenticity. You've had a glimpse of that authenticity. You've had a glimpse, even if the King of Wands is coming through at the creative level, your creation is coming to fulfillment, Two of Swords, regardless of what it looks like in the external. The narratives aren't matching the evidence of your own experience. So the old habits are facing off with the instincts. And you can choose to engage or choose not to engage. Because the two is simply the feeling of it physiologically before the mind is caught on the, hang on a minute, what's the storyline for this? Two of Swords can bring through a feeling of uncertainty because the mind can't quite grasp yet what the body is feeling. So it'll often throw out, I'm uncertain, I don't want to deal with this. Yes, it does often trigger the burying the head in the sands, just wake me up when it's over kind of feelings, even before the storyline is applied. And storyline is generally applied in the threes, and now we're talking about the Three of Wands. Yes, storyline's applied, but the Three of Wands here brings through an unexpected outcome. There is a projected storyline, you have followed it because you are actually aligned with it to a certain extent, but when it comes to the next phase, which is shown here that you're moving into, there's an unexpected outcome. The outcome is so much better than what you projected, and it opens the doorway to the next, into the flow, the next part of your journey, the next phase of your soul path, however you want to interpret that, into the next. There's a choice point. This is where it comes into the mind. Do you go this way? Do you go that way? Do you stay here? This is where your discernment will come through. This is where the King of Cups in the observation space will help you just sit in the discomfort of the awareness and allow your instincts to guide you. Wheel of Fortune. This is something that you've helped create. Yes. It is often something that's generated or triggered or activated when you've received new information. This particular Wheel of Fortune is talking about weaving your stories, weaving your narrative, weaving your destiny, weaving your fate. Do take it however it resonates. Regardless, this is talking about change. It's talking about opportunity. Even if you stay right here, right now, you will be changed through this experience. So it won't be exactly the same. it will come to a close and move into the new. Ten of Pentacles, this timeline has come to an end, or is about to come to an end. And you will be on the move into the new, which is just outside the scope of the period of time for this reading, Capricorn, which is generally about 6 to 8 weeks at the moment. So take it however it resonates for you. There is some surface level stuff. Mostly it's about the energy. Definitely about an unexpected outcome that is very, very aligned with your passion, purpose, creativity, life force, reason for being. Yes. This is universally guided. It is universally activated. Beautiful. All right. I do hope this reading helps in some way, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to you. I'll see you again soon.